To log in to Discovery Education, you're going to want to go to www.discoveryeducation.com. Your username is going to be friendshiphs dot and then your student ID number, and then your password is going to be your student ID number, your first initial, and then your last initial, and then you'll click Login. Once you're logged into Discovery Education, this is the screen that you're going to see. This is your welcome screen. You also have a spot here for assignments. So if you have teachers who have added you to a class and assigned you something particular, maybe a video to watch or an activity to complete, that's where you're going to find it there. You have a resource center. You can create a blog. You can play different games. And there's also a really cool spot for you to get networked and get involved. You're also going to see a spot up here that says choose a theme. So you're going to be able to customize your Discovery Education to look however you want it to look. But what I want to talk to you today is called Board Builder, and the link to that is up here at the top of your screen. And when you click on it, it's going to take you into the Board Builder application. Board Builder is basically a way for you to create a digital poster board. You can add text, you can add images, video, audio, attachments, lots of different things here that you can add. To get started in creating a board, you can either choose from one of these three themes here, or you can go ahead and click on blank and start it from scratch. So we're going to start it from scratch. We're going to give it a name, and you'll put in a description. From here, it's going to ask you where you want to add it to. If you're a really organized person and you use Discovery Education in a lot of different classes, then you might want to create folders for those different classes and save your different boards according to the folders. If it doesn't matter to you and doesn't bother you for everything to be in one place, then you can go ahead and just leave it like it is. So once you do that, it's going to bring you into your blank board. And over here on the left, you're going to see some different editor tools. So the very first button we see is called Themes. From here, you can go through and you can choose different themes. Now, it looks like these are the only 4 that you have to choose from, but don't worry, give me a second and I'm going to show you some different ways that you can customize it in a minute. Your second button is called Add Items. This is where you're going to go and add your headlines, different text boxes, different media options, and attachments. So to do a headline, you'll just click and you'll give it a title. You can change the background over here if you want. So if you want it to look like a post-it or shadow, however you want it to look. You can also change the font size, so you can put the A+ to make it larger or A- to make it smaller. So now that it's over here, you also can drag your handles around. You can grab it and move it, get it exactly where you want it. If ever you want to delete this, you'll see when you hover your mouse, you have 2 little buttons pop up here. Your pencil is going to be your edit, and then your red trash can is going to delete it and get rid of it. Your text box is just as simple. You just click on the plus and it adds it in there. Once you click in here, you can change your different text formatting, and you can change your alignment and stuff like that as well. You also can change the background on these text boxes as well, which is pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of that. To delete it, very simple. You just click on the button and it gets rid of it. Your media is your third option. From here you have 3 different options to look at. You can go to search, and this is going to search for any content within the Discovery Education streaming site. So you'll type in your word and click on search and it will pull it up here. You also can narrow it down. View is going to be videos, listen is going to be audio, and read is going to be text-based resources. So once you find something that you like, all you have to do is click on add, and you can add a couple at a time if you would like. So let's add a song, and then when you're done, down here at the bottom, you're going to click on add selected resources, and it's going to go through and add those for you. So that was on your search option. Your second option was my content. Once you get really used to Discovery Education, there is a part to where anytime you're looking at resources throughout Discovery Education, you can save it into your My Content area, so that way you don't have to search for it all the time. So that's just where you would go to pull up that information. Your third option, you can upload your own content if you want. So if you found something online or you've created something, whatever the case may be, you'll just click upload your content, you'll add your files. Once you're ready, you'll click on Start Upload. It's going to take a second, and then you'll click on Done. Now, a lot of times if it's your own content, it's going to take a little bit longer to process, and that's okay. It doesn't take as long to process the Discovery Education content because all of that is already stored on their servers. So once your uploaded content is processing, you can still continue through here and look at different things. So you also can do attachments if you want to attach a PowerPoint or a Word document, whatever the case may be. That's where you would do it for your attachments. I'm going to come back over here. So the next thing I want to show you is text style. So this is where you can go and you can choose your different headline colors, your headline font, and then your text color. So your headline color is going to be the font color in any of your headlines, and your text color is going to be the font color in any of your text boxes. You also have a foreground option here. So here you can change the color of your foreground. If you don't like any of these preset colors that it gives you, you can always come up here to more colors and you can pick the exact shade and hue that you are wanting. Down here at the bottom, you'll see Pick Pattern. This is where you can come and you can change it up. So I told you before it looks a little sad that you only have 4 options to choose from. This is where you can go in and change that up a bit if you would like and give it a different pattern. So that is your foreground, that's your inside box. You also have the same options for your background, which is this dark wood spot. And again, you have the same options here. So you can go through and change it to a different pattern if you want. So you're not just limited to those 4 different theme options. So those are your editing tools over there to the left. You also, up here to the top, you have an edit button that you can use. You can always preview it to see how it's going to look to someone outside that's not logged into your Discovery Education account. You can print it if you would like. Here's your save button. Be sure that you save often. You never know when something's going to happen with your laptop. It's going to freeze or battery die or whatever the case may be. I always told students when I was in the classroom, save every 5 minutes, because I would rather them lose only 5 minutes of work than 25 minutes of work. So be sure you save often. When you are done and you are ready to share your board, you'll click on the share button up here. Now your teacher is going to have to make sure that they have added you into their class. And once they do, then the teachers will show up here. You'll be able to choose the teacher that you want to share it with. And then you'll click on OK. And then you are done. That is it with Board Builder. It is very, very easy to use. I have no doubt that y'all will have 0 struggles with this.